Hey ho everyone, and welcome to this manager interview. This time around, it's the first time we actually have more than one manager in the call. It's all three managers of the Skymans actually. Big welcome to Perry, Thor, and Raph.
Hello.
Hello.
So you've won the first 2 weeks, so I assume you're feeling pretty good about the team performance so far.
Yeah, I think we have a really good team and especially a very good SV. So yeah, I'm confident.
Yeah.
Same feeling here. I really like our team.
Yeah, it's such a nice team environment. We have French people, Brazilian people, people from Spanish speaking country. I don't know what countries exactly, but there are a lot. So it's just like friends.
Yeah.
We had a really mix of French and Spanish people in that team. And what can I say? We had a
Yeah,
very, very good environment.
I only have Sky to keep me company.
Yeah. Um so I it's been a bit ago, 2 weeks more or less. But regarding the draft, did you get all the players you've set out to get? Did you miss out on someone you really wanted into your team?
Indeed.
We lost Endil.
Yeah,
We lost Endil
definitely.
No.
during the draft, but I think like I didn't expect to have that good SV. Like we have all the best players, and I didn't expect to have like Emoxinine, Richard, Skyu. I didn't expect to have all of them, so I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, we planned for Raph plus two more strong starters for SP. But at the end, we got a lot of good guys, so I'm really proud.
And
and
go ahead.
the SB core is mostly like me and Thor. We had the Drizzlers from last year, and that is like we know each other for some other tournaments, and we decided to invite Raph because technically our team struggled with current gen, and Raph knows a lot about CG, and we were like, okay, Raph, this is your time to shine. Do your worst, and he actually did very very well, and I'm very proud of that before. And now me and Thor have to work on the older generation
Audience.
core, and we are actually doing very well. Like there's a lot of
Yeah,
potential
I
there.
really,
Yeah.
I really like this three managers. I mean, this is really good. Like Raph can focus on SB, and Perry and me can focus on the audience, and we are really doing a good job so far.
Yeah, Raph is actually a very good manager. Everyone was
Yeah,
surprised.
So
yeah,
Thank you.
I'm included.
so Perry, you and Thor, you've managed the Drizzlers before, and Raph, have you managed any team before, or is this the first time managing?
Uh, no, it's my first time. But I was with the Drizzlers last year, and it went
Yeah.
very well. Even though we didn't win the UPL, but I think our team was really good, and so yeah, I accepted to manage this time.
We
He's the
also had a
holy
lot of people
leader.
banned last year. We
Was
He's
lost
the
like
holy
two players
grand
last
leader.
year, right?
was LB? Did you
Yeah,
draft
Well,
LBN
what?
during UPL, or what was
Yeah,
it?
LBN and one more. No, no, not one more. I think we just keep getting people who are banned. Like at this point, I might be a hashtag agent, something like that. It's the only reason.
And
But yeah, like this is actually very interesting because uh, it's like I was not expecting us to draft such a good as before, and I thought people would like actually go harder on SV than older gens, and I was surprised because in the end we had a lot of people like going really hard on older gen. We had Isa was the, if I remember correctly, Isa was the most expensive players outside of the manager. So 28K something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was yeah, it was just not I was not expecting that to be so expensive.
For example,
Uh,
Richard. Richard was really cheap.
yeah,
I
and
didn't
SV
I
was
didn't
really cheap,
expect Richard.
and other gen was really expensive. And yeah, and I think a lot of people try to draft a team that was more focused on other gens, and that's why they're struggling there.
So you
I think
mentioned
that's my
the
view.
building in SV earlier. Is it is your building process like a group effort, or is it more or less just Raph finding some old teams in its builder and adapting them a bit? How is your team building and whole prep looking so far? If you want
No,
to give
no.
away
I
the
mean, in SV
secrets.
we have every player is good, so they all have their own builds, So I don't have to do anything really. They have their teams
And
and they prep with each other, and it goes well. Like
we
everyone have
also have
ideas.
Ox, right?
Yeah, Ox. You
Ox,
can be
Ox
our
is
team for
for all of
Ox.
us. Yeah,
Ox is
Ox is
like
just
his
used
own
for us.
style.
Yeah.
And Moksu is like his own cooker as well. He prefers to build his stuff. And well, that's it overall. I think everyone has like their style in SB.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. We've already seen two Terrapagos from, I think, Ox passed
Ah,
that
yeah.
team to Richard probably in week one. So a lot
Yeah.
of creative building going
Yeah.
on. Um, is the same true for your old gens, or are you tending to more solid and proven structures there instead of going with new ideas?
We have so far many creative ideas in our gens, and you will see so far. Maybe this week we'll see some creative ideas.
Yeah. And that also brings us right to the next point. So, I mean, you've already faced and won against two of the other teams. So, what are your thoughts on the Corridors? Both of your teams are undefeated so far. Do you think you can keep that streak up?
We definitely
Oh,
hope so.
team. That's a really
Like
nice
I
team.
think,
I really like that guy in Ice Grab.
Mm,
But yes, we want to win as well.
yeah, we
yeah.
definitely want to win, but like we know it's a difficult um, composition, like Taka and Ains, and I don't remember the
Even
guy.
though
Sorry.
Skimmy.
Yeah,
very hates Ains,
they built a very good team, and I'm sure they will do well.
Yeah.
very hates and Ains after the draft.
Yeah, I was very sad. I was very stressed out. I
That
have no idea. Like
was
I
funny.
I
But
I
yeah,
have no problem with spending money. Just had to spend a lot more than I should have.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but as a team, I think they are very solid overall. I
Yeah.
I like their team. I like their team, especially I think they handle very well in audience, even though you see the team and Taka, Ace, Skilly are not like older players, but they handle very well so far.
Yeah. I think they're good. They're good, but not as good as us.
Yeah,
there
Yeah,
are
there's a lot of potentials there.
Of course, the rerun coming up of having to face all the teams a second time. Do you think you will have more trouble with the other two teams in the upcoming rerun against the Mewtwo's and the Gambits?
I think we will have more difficulties against the Mewtwo's because I think last time you guys threw a lot of game, and if you play like more seriously, I think the result will be closer. Because I think you have a really good team, except the SV that is a bit weak, but you still have good players. You made some good changes this week, I saw, so I think it will be closer.
On paper, Mewtwo's are the best thing in Origins
Yeah,
over, I think so, on
Yeah,
paper.
they're the best.
And only SSB is like lacking a bit of hair, but your thing is great. So we are gonna give everything to beat them next week.
and I mean, we want everything to do well. Yeah, I'm sure I talk for everybody. We want everyone to do well because in the end, we want this tournament to work well. You know? I'm
Yeah, I
sure
like the
my
format.
managers can
Also,
agree with.
I want the rematch versus Gambit. That's a really solid thing as well. Gambit played really well last week against us and was like extremely close until the end.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
want that rematch.
What
we needed
was
a
the
very
final
timely
score
trade.
last week?
yeah.
It was 15, no, 13,
13
13,
11, 13 11.
13, 11, yeah,
Oh yeah,
13,
Yes,
11.
that's very close then.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
we
really
played the
close.
last game.
we had to play the last game.
So, as it sounds like the activity in your team court is also very high, with a lot of people being very active all throughout, or is are people getting less engaged over time? It's been happening a bit for us, so I wonder how it's looking for the other teams.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of very active players, such as me, MM2, Richard,
Yeah,
Milchuk, El Poeta. Like you have a lot of active players, and some of them are less active, but they win anyway. So, so it's fine.
yeah.
I didn't expect. Yeah, I'll have very.
And a lot of us just try to help, maintain activity. We have the pet channel, the food channel right now. It's a new thing, and like we just post so much bullshit, and that's how everyone likes. I think we just try to have everyone together, and this is something actually me and Thor have always thought, and we actually told Raph the same thing. Like we want people who contribute to the team. It's just better.
That's the main goal.
Yeah, it just works better. Like I have won this battle with a player that barely talked, but it was Sowen. You just let Sowen do his own thing, and he will bring wins. And it's mostly that. We want people who can talk and make friends. That's how I met Thor in my second UPL as
Yeah,
manager. I met Thor. Yeah, in
yeah,
Thor did not
that,
want to play for us. Like
no, I didn't
this is
want.
new. Thor did not want to play for us. And eventually we became really good friends.
I didn't want to play for Perry. I say,
Yeah,
I hope I don't play on Drizzlers. And they draft
yeah.
me. I was like, holy shit.
I just bought him whatsoever without even messaging him because he had to play anyway. Who cares? But he was
Yeah,
not happy. Eventually he
now
became
we're good
happy.
friends.
I am very convinced.
Yeah,
That is the same.
Yeah.
I'm very, very,
But I
very
mean, our team's very active. And I say, even if you love, if you are active, I like you. I mean, you
yeah,
can win after. Activity is everything for me. And that's a good start that we had on our team, especially guys like M2. It's like crazy. He's like the ADB goal. Richard and El Poeta
Even
is
like the
really
subs
active.
like Cam and El Poeta,
Cam,
like they're
yeah.
subs, but they
Russia.
talk a lot, so it's
Russia
great.
is really active as well. EM is is hex for a lot. 64 talks about NBA.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I like the
and
environment.
I am too. I am is really active.
I am too, yeah.
Like he talks
And
in every channel, literally.
Robbie is the manager of the food channel. Rookie Robbie.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the manager of that channel. I can say everyone is active, so I like that. I really like that.
yeah, like everyone's just trying to make the best, work the best, and I think we, Raph and Thor, have managed to make a good team. If you
Even
win, we win.
also,
If you lose, okay, I am already loving this tournament. Like so many good players together. There's so many, so much potential, doing different things.
I
That's how
could
I love
say
you play.
even also, and he doesn't speak English at all, and he's really active. He's
Yeah,
Chinese. He's trying so hard, so I like that.
yeah. Me and Thor had the same thing with Sam like 2 PLs ago. Like, people are just,
Yeah.
and it's always so nice, when people want so much to be part of your team that they use Google Translate or something, and this makes me feel happy.
Chinese players, Chinese players are
Yeah,
trying harder. I like that.
yeah, they try hard.
So that was great. Uh, I assume you've also picked up a few new players who weren't really active in the tournament scene before, or at least the team tour scene. Did did those boys already pan out well?
Yeah.
I think Yellow is came to my mind right now. He's 2-0 right now in BW and he's doing good. I think so. Hacks also in SB, but
Yeah,
Raph can talk more about hacks than me.
the
Now,
SB4 has a lot of new faces.
we also had
Yeah.
Milchuk in DPP. Like we got her for
Mitch,
4K, and like she talks in every channel. She helps a lot, and she's active, so it's great to have player like this. Also, Ghost Up, the Chinese player.
yeah, Ghost Dog.
Like he's very very active, and that's why we put him this week as a starter. Like we try
Mirch,
to put active players as starter, even if we didn't even if we didn't put them like week one as starter. If we see they're active, we will make them play
yeah.
because
Pretty
we think
much.
they deserve it.
Activity deserves to play. That's
Yeah.
it. Also, I think Roby, I haven't, what can I say? Parcells is new to this tournament, and I think Roby is really active in that tier. Parcells is kinda hard to find someone that active. Maybe Hylor or Sayer, but Roby is really good there.
All right. Then
And Mircho as well. Mircho, I think the first time I see her in the tournament, in the Uber tournament at least. So she's doing great.
yeah. All right. Then we still have two fun questions. One from CKW. It is um, if you could change one thing about every tier, what would it be?
I would remove Calyrex from SS and Churnius from Aura. I think. Fuck this kid.
I would remove
Sorry,
Lugia
sorry.
from IDP.
Let's keep it PG. Sorry, sorry. But
Mm,
yeah, definitely these two. I was actually like someone who voted to ban cataracts, and I do think it warps SS too much for itself. And Aura's Xerneas is just broken, completely and absolutely bonkers. Just be gone with that.
I would
What
say
about
the
you, Thor?
Caliras.
What
I would say,
what would you
yeah,
remove from the
Caliras.
W?
Middle, I don't know. I think it's really good right now. Even though I hate Blaziken. So I would remove Blaziken. I hate that move.
You guys are afraid of a little chicken. What?
Yeah, it's broken.
I thought better of
Yeah.
you. I thought better. I thought better.
I came from the bling school, so we don't do that things here. The bling school is different.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually miss Bling a lot. I just wish real life was not
Yeah,
so busy. He was just a great addition to any team me and Thor were.
yeah, we need him so far.
Yeah, love you, Bling. Come back to us. Drop drop your life. Pokemon's more important.
For sure.
The same goes to
And what
Chief
about you,
Shadow.
Raph?
Yeah, by the way,
What?
Oh, cheer Shadow, yeah, our boy.
Raph, what are you
Oh, what
changing
up?
about SCV or GPP or whatever tier?
I would remove Lugia from
ADV.
ADV.
What?
Remove
Who?
Lugia from ADV.
Lugia.
Lugia.
Lugia, yeah.
I
Why?
Trash.
didn't
MM2 is going to
notice it.
murder you. MM2 is not going to like this.
Yeah. He's a
No,
stunner.
I
That's why.
yeah. I don't know. I like to play EV. I'm
And
not a good player, but I like to play that.
I would
And
remove Terra from SV.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't like Terra.
I like that. I don't mind that much. But the best thing about ADV for me is just how fucking again, sorry, how bonkers it is. Like it can be so expensive and at the same time so we have so many stalls, different stalls, and I have a base. I don't know who's with a lot of ADV teams, and I just load one shitty team to play with Raph or M2 and Raph like stop using that. It's terrible. I'm like, oh, just let me boom. You know, that's what I want to do.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I have a breaking
Yeah,
news.
I
Trosia
just
is
want to.
saying hi to Warishu.
Oh,
Russia.
well, uh,
Yeah, he wants
It's
to
a,
to come too.
I mean, we're pretty much
He wants
at the end here, so um, pretty much one more question. This time, a very important question from Raph to Perry. Are you angry?
Yes, I am. Like
yeah,
no,
first.
actually, I had to stop talking for like 5 minutes throughout the action. Or like I was gonna say the same thing again. I was very mad,
Very
but
angry
good
as
job.
usual.
This is actually a good job from the co-writers. They made us spend money, and we did the same thing to other teams, so it's fine. It's just how it goes.
Yeah.
But Ace is unfortunately blacklisted from Drizzler. Sorry, big friend. Sorry,
Dude, it's over.
it's
But
over for
yeah,
you.
also
Love
thank
you
you,
though.
Warushu. I really like this interviews. I think it's a good idea for viewers, and you are doing a really nice job here.
Thank you so
Really
much.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
was great having you on, and also for the first time, multiple managers. I think this is really a great format to also keep the conversation going. So also thank you all three so much for being here today. And with that,
Yeah, we were taking our
No
time
problem
for
at all.
this.
Yeah. Sorry for taking so long.
No worries, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, with that, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.